let Jamal go ahead and speak his reaction to this first. Jamal, what do you think? You think that was a shot at KD or that was just a joke?
I think it was both. I don't know if I can be on both sides of the spectrum here, but there's truth in a joke. You know what I mean? And that. I mean, if you look at Giannis's past, he's always paid respects to LeBron and KD, those who came before him. Like he respects KD's game. Even after he won the championship, he's seen in interviews saying that, I'm not as good as KD or LeBron. I still got a lot more work to do. Like, he's humble in that regard. But like I always say, when you're a great player, you have to have some arrogance. And Giannis knows that he didn't go chase a ring. He built his ring from the ground up. And all championships are not created equal. And he knows that.
Facts.
And the media constantly reminds everybody of that. That's why people keep trying to team up, because they're like, man, if I don't win a championship, the media gonna kill me. So, like, I don't take it as like, oh, he taking a shot at Kevin Durant. He knows it's the Daily Show. He knows it's a joke. And Giannis is a funny guy. He has some of the best dad jokes in the NBA. And his accent takes it over the top. Like he's amazing. But if they have an old video of Giannis right before he got drafted, when they're asking him, what would you want to be in the future or whatever, he's like, I want to maybe go to Spain or maybe enter the draft and be an NBA player. And then the guy asked him, who are your favorite players watching growing up, or some people you want to be like? And he said Magic Johnson and Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant is one of his favorite players. Like he really respects Kevin Durant. But he also, after he won a championship, alluded to, it's easy to join a team. It's easy to go win a championship somewhere else. I had to, the job, he said verbatim, I felt like the job was not finished. And I can guarantee you that he didn't just come up with that on his own. Like he thought of Kobe when he said that, most definitely. So, like, I don't think it was like a total shot at KD, like a lot of people do, out of bounds or what you may say. But Giannis is a funny guy. Like he makes jokes, and he knows that if anybody can make this joke, I can. You know what I mean? So that's where I got from it. I'm not about to kill Giannis for it. Do your thing. Just make sure you go get that chip this year, unless you trust in the process.
It's almost on you.
well, look, man. If you like it, I love it, man. Because at the end of the day, I just wish he would have like practiced the lines beforehand, like, because the fact that you seen him squinting his eyes, like, it would have just been more authentic if it felt like he just said it, like he meant it a little bit. That kind of gives that gives him that leeway. But like you said, Giannis is one of the most friendliest people off the court. He cracking jokes all-star break. Like, what do you say when they won? Winner, chicken dinner. Like, like he know what time it is when the camera's on. He's like, look, it's the time to have some fun, man. And honestly, I wish I would have got the clip before that, because he made a joke about Joker too. So he's talking about how Joker need to be standing outside the club, checking IDs at a hookah lounge, like stuff like that. And he said he can't jump more than 2 inches off the ground. So it's just jokes like that. I mean, if KD takes that to plate, then you just need to pick up the brush, man, and brush it off, man. If y'all know what I mean. But also, man, the competition between them two, I would really love to see them battle it out in the finals. But we all know Kevin Durant is the better player. Giannis is on his way to becoming one of the better players. Like, just take the joke, man, brush it off, and go on about your day. It ain't nothing too serious.
So you're saying Kevin Durant is better than Giannis right now?
Not right now. I'm just saying overall. Overall, not right now, but overall.
Okay. I thought you was taking having a take right there for a second. I said, you really think KD's better than Giannis?
Not right now. You can't stay healthy, man. You can't stay healthy.
That's true.
Although some people, I do know some people that will make an argument that Giannis has passed KD.
Oof. I could see it. It's a debate.
Well, go ahead, Dave. We you know what I mean? I just want to put that out there.
it's a debate. I think it's too soon, but I mean, hey, that ain't me. clearly it's a joke. You could like Thomas said, you saw him like this, like yeah, he was clearly reading off the teleprompter. But like J-Mo said, I still think that there's truth in the joke because it's Kevin Durant we're talking about. He hasn't won a championship outside of Golden State.
Mm-hmm.
And he went to Brooklyn to team up with Kyrie to have another chance to win. And he left Brooklyn to go to Phoenix to have another chance to win. And he also has Chris Paul and Devin Booker. And no matter how you feel about him, you still got DeAndre Ayton. He was a top 5 pick. So he still counts as something. So I think that there was joke in it because, it's Giannis. Like J-Mo said, he got some of the best dad jokes. I think that's where Joe be selling his jokes from sometimes too. But
I was about to say Joe gonna kill y'all. He giving somebody a bad joke crown.
that's Joe's thing right there. But I also think that there is truth to it because, like I just said, I mean he went to certain places in order to win the ring, and just imagine if he never went. I honestly think that he still would have had an opportunity to win the championship if he stayed in OKC with Russ. Because they weren't that far off from beating them. They were up 3-1 against them before they lost that series and lost 3-1. They would have had a chance. And he went to the finals before with Russ. I think they still had another opportunity to do it. I think they would have had a better chance, though, if they never let James Harden go. If they would have kept James Harden during that time and not worried about that that money.
$4 million.
$4 million. That's it. $4 million over the cap, and you would have had a championship. Look at James Harden now.
Not now. A couple years ago.
Prime James Harden. prime James Harden would have prime James Harden plus prime Russ and KD, and you still got Serge Ibaka on your team. It's no way.
You talking about arguably the best big three ever? Like they could have made a run.
Arguably, that big three was better than Steph, Clay, and Draymond at the time.
They could have made a run.
They could have made a run. Draymond was good, but Draymond wasn't as good as James Harden. Like James Harden, that's a powerful big three. That's a good 65, 70 points between the three alone.
No, that's a fact.
Now, Steph, Clay, and Draymond can do that, but that's going to be mostly Steph and Clay putting them all in points. Draymond might give you 12, maybe 20 at that time and during his prime. He didn't have a lot of 20-point games, but he was playing defense and getting rebounds. But that OKC team was nasty, man. Then you had Tabu Cephalosha that was on the squad. You had Nick Collins, Nick Collison that was on the team. They had a team, man. They had a team, and then later on they got Steven Adams. There's no way you'd have been able to stop that team. There's no way you'd have been able to stop it. So
I said you can't forget
the enforcer.
Big Perk.
Big Perk. Oh, Perk 30. That's what he is. Perk 30.
That's how he be acting.
Big Perk was all right back then. He was all right. He wasn't bad. He got dunked on by my man D Wade though. So had to throw that in there. But I still think that was a joke, but a shot, but not really a shot from that was more so a shot from the show than it was from Giannis. I'll say that because they put that in the teleprompter. They was like, yeah, we want you to say this. So
I mean, like Tomo said, they should have made it look like he wasn't reading off a script.
Yeah.
They should have had him already in his head. But, some people try to say, it's out of bounds. Giannis had to sign off on this. He's like, he's not just going to come on here and read a blind script. It's like, no, of course he signed off. He knew what he was getting into. But like I said, man, he knows if anybody can. Drew Holiday couldn't have went on there and said that.
True.
You know what I mean? The Damian Lillard, or, Giannis knows that if anybody can say that, he can say that. You know what I mean?
It's him.
I think it's more funny coming from Giannis because imagine if Dame would have got on there and said that. Like, even though the crowd would have laughed, everybody them like, Dame, you meant that.
Well, sir, you don't even have a ring. You might want to join somebody.
They would have said, you need to join the super team too. They would have told him. I mean, Giannis has said like a number of times, like, I mean, he always said it takes more than skills to be great. It takes more than skills to be great. And, that could be a shot at some of these dudes who think they can get by on just skill, who try to criticize Giannis. I don't think KD's ever done it, but, KD's just the easiest target, man. He joined Golden State. So
Yep. And then he got the burner accounts. So you know,
it's
burn it,
fun.
burn the KD.
It was funny.
You got to burn KD with the jokes since he got the burner accounts.
It was funny.
I wonder if his brush got a burner account. But let's go to the next one. Let's go to the
Let's
next
go to the next one.
Kevin
He burned his brush.
He probably did.
Uh,
I don't think KD even owned a brush, man. I'm sorry.
Any in Arizona now. Oh man, dry air.
Oh, my
No,
goodness.
that's not gonna look good, man.
Dry air, man. I'm not gonna say something because then that would have been a bad pause like Ty had in the chat. That was wild. That was wild. Y'all gotta join these chats, man, because y'all don't know what y'all be missing.
yeah, he made a left. He didn't even turn his blink on. He just
That's so crazy. And J-Bo, he doubled down on it. That was crazy.
Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all in the next episode.